Tonight, tonight. It's Philadelphia to Australia, Sydney, Australia. The artist is Jeniqua. And I found something with her singing live, and I'm going to play it. All righty. So here we go before we get started.
You've been on my mind. I grow fonder every day, lose myself inside. Just thinking of your face, God only knows why it's taken me so long to let my doubts go. You're the only one that I want. I don't know why I'm scared, 'cause I've been here before. Every feeling, every word, I've imagined it all. You'll never know if you never try to forget the past. Simply be mine. But I dare to let me be. You want to know. To hold in your arms, come on and give me the chance to prove I'm the one who can. More than vital until the end starts. I've been on your mind. You hang on every word I say, losing yourself in time. At the mention of my name, will I ever learn how it feels to hold you close? If you tell me whichever road I go that you follow, I don't know why I'm scared, 'cause we've been here before. Every feeling, every word, I've imagined it all. You'll never know if you never try to forgive your past. Simply be mine. But I dare to let you be. You wanna know me? I promise I'm worthy to hold in your arms. So come on and give me that chance to prove I'm the one who can. Walk that mile until the end starts.
You there, right?
Hello.
Yeah. So I had to play that because I found it. I said that was a very good rendition. In fact, I thought you kind of made it your song. So
Oh, thank you.
yeah, I thought it was a great performance. I mean, and like you said, you didn't even know you learned it on the spot. So
I had to learn it for a wedding. I think I
yeah.
just did it once. I think it was once before. And then, yeah, it was pretty foreign to me, obviously. Still learning the lyrics and stuff. But yeah.
Well, we're going to get right into it. Australian, of course, is your heritage. And got a little mix in there. So you are Swiss, Danish, Polish, French, Irish, and Scottish recording artist, songwriter, model, vocal coach, owns her own label, changed by Grace CBG Records, Jeniqua Pty Limited. One of what's that? Triplets.
Yes.
One of
Yep.
the triplets, and like I said, when I heard your music, and then when I went and started, doing a little study on the live versions, and you've done a lot of events. I've seen that. So you're much traveled, and you've been doing this for quite some time.
Yep.
So right now we're gonna jump right on to you and get the journey started. And you told me you were gonna tell me about some of your music endeavors with people, and that was the most important thing. That's why it's called the journey.
Yeah. Oh, so I grew up going to church, so I was part of the church teams and the worship teams, and so a few different churches growing up. Love that, love gospel, and just always have done live gigs, different bands around the place. Sydney's known for a lot of cover bands, so been doing that for a long time, and also have since a young age wrote poetry, and then that turned into writing music and songs. I used to play the organ for 4 years, but I used to get in trouble for playing by ear. So when it comes to theory stuff, I'm not that great. To this day, I'm not that great, but I wouldn't change the way that I write. I sometimes just close my eyes and I'm like, oh, that sounds good. I like that chord. I don't actually know what it's called. But yeah, I still can write songs that way. And I actually record a lot of the songs that I write to my playing because I know what I mean. It might not be that graceful, but yeah. And then I give it to somebody else that can play a bit more, a bit nicer than I can. And what else? Released a lot of music. I do gospel, R&B. I guess the flavor of my music and just naturally is R&B soul.
Oh, R&B soul. Yeah, you told me.
Yeah, just without
R&B
trying,
soul.
that's kind of what comes out. And I'm happy about that. And also the mainstream side as well. But
is there someone in your family that is musical other than you?
My triplet brothers can sing, but they didn't do anything with it.
Okay.
Mum used to
he was doing it though. He was doing it.
Oh, around the house, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Mum used to crank up Barbra Streisand on the record player a lot. So we had that in our house. Beautiful voice. She's one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, Barbra Streisand, yeah.
Oh, definitely. Amazing pitch, yeah. So she used to sing along to that. My auntie was in stage shows and stuff like that. But yeah, not really. Just pretty much that kind of level, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Because sometimes some people they might be the only person that actually do music, and that's why I always ask that question. What about what was the biggest event that you ever did as far as capacity and that kind of stuff? Because I saw you was doing a lot of stuff, but what's the biggest one? Was it an outdoor event or?
Oh my gosh, I couldn't even remember. I haven't really done anything massive like stadium big or anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe a few thousand.
But you know what though, everybody don't get stadiums. So
yeah, no. But I can sing in front of anybody. I can sing in front of like one person, two people. The size of the crowd doesn't matter to me. As long as I'm being the storyteller that the song needs, that's
of course, that's of course. Oh, okay. All right. So so you're a native of Australia. Is it Aussie or Aussie? How do y'all say it?
Aussie. Oi.
Okay, I knew it was pretty close because somebody told me that before when I was talking to somebody from Australia, because I was like, because I was like, wait a minute, y'all say Aussie like a Z in it, but it's really Aussie with an S.
Oh yeah, you guys say Aussie. Yeah. Well, that sounds weird to me.
Yeah.
Aussie.
But that's because that's the way y'all talk and everything
Yeah.
out there. That's the way your English is.
Yeah.
Okay. Coming up in 2021, are you releasing a brand new project? Because I know it's getting to Christmas and stuff
Mm.
like that. Unless you got something for Christmas, is there something in the wing or in the wind in January that you're working on currently, or what is it?
Yeah, I'm always in preparation for something, and even before the pandemic happened, there's a lot of songs that I've written. So I've got lots of songs, kind of at mixing stage, mastering stage, just different stages, and then this happened, and of course work has gone down, and obviously to keep going, you got to keep investing in yourself, and obviously it costs money to do studio mixing, mastering, all of the process to get the
Yeah,
music out there. So that's kind of disrupted stuff. But I mean, it doesn't stop me from writing. So I've got more than enough songs. For next year, I mean, yeah, I'd love to put my album out. My debut album's still waiting to come out. I've done an EP and everything, but there's
okay.
been things that have kind of slowed down that process, kind of out of my control, just on
Yeah, I
the business
figured that.
side. On the business side, yeah.
And
And
in
it kind
fact, if I'm not mistaken, I think out there where you at, it's it's
of,
it's gotten bad again as far as what they're
oh, has
talking
it? Oh,
as
I
the
didn't even.
COVID. I mean, I don't know if it's
Oh,
from
wow.
it, no, that's somewhere else. It's not you because you would have known.
Melbourne was like in lockdown for a very long time, but I think they've lifted that now. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So how did you handle that? As a because I
Um,
know it was tough as an artist. It had to be tough for you because that's what you're living for. You're living for the live shows
mm.
and getting your music out there. How did you cope with that? You know,
um,
that whole
the,
fiasco.
yeah, the biggest indicator for me each day, just in general, even before the pandemic, is to have peace. So, yeah, if I don't have peace in my spirit, then I know that I'm off track a bit, or I'm trying to do it in my own strength. But this kind of didn't disrupt me so much, because there's nothing stopping me from being able to just be creative at home and keep writing and knowing
Yeah,
it's for something in the end, and just to keep going. That's all I hear in my spirit: keep going, keep going. And it didn't really change too much for me. Obviously my work went down, but I don't let that affect me. I just kind of keep going. My faith is very strong, so that's
yeah.
got me.
Well, I didn't, but a lot of mental stuff is going on during
Oh yeah.
this pandemic because the confinement and the ability that we used to have was just be able to go outside, get some air, and
Mm,
now even that right now is altered. And I know that was one of the reasons why I started doing this too, because I'm an artist too. But
yeah.
but one of the things that I created this for was the platform for artists, but it's an open format technically. But I was going to connect to quite a few artists and stuff like
Mm,
that anyway. And I just look forward to just trying to embrace the artistry and the artist period, because I know these are tough times. A lot
mm,
of people aren't getting any work. A lot of people aren't working.
yeah.
So at least my contribution is to basically
Mm.
you know listen to the stories and listen to how they feel, because it's very important that
Yeah, it's good to talk
we
about.
connect like that. Yeah,
Yeah, it's great what you're doing. Yeah, it's
yeah,
wonderful.
yeah. So, and like I told you, it's an open format. So I got a
Yeah.
poet coming in next week.
Oh,
Uh,
nice.
I got a couple activists and stuff
Yeah.
like that in the wings.
Hmm.
So I knew that once again when I was doing this, I knew what I was doing, and it was really just to try to you know, appease people that that was doing
Mm.
their crafts or whatever. Because I know how things are right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so what about
Mm.
you got a couple videos? I got two loaded.
Mhm.
Um, you got it going on is one of your videos.
Yeah.
I know that's like a little clubby record right there.
Yeah.
So I knew that could go in. Who inspired you as to be a singer? Like name one.
Okay, one,
It
Whitney
could be a
Houston.
family member. It could be anybody.
No, it was Whitney all the way.
Oh, Whitney Houston.
I
Oh,
love
well, you
Whitney.
picked a
Yeah.
good one. Yeah, you picked a good one
Yeah.
right there.
Hmm.
And Whitney Houston, I don't know if you ever saw that one song that she did, He's All the Man I Got.
Oh
It's
yes, I love that.
Did you ever see the one that she
Mm,
did for the soldiers?
no.
You've got to
Oh,
go
live
and see.
version. Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm
You've
checking.
got to see when she sung for the
Mm,
soldiers,
can
He's All the
imagine.
Man I Got. I mean,
Wow,
that might have been
Whitney.
the most emotional time. And then she was killing records,
Mm,
but that one right there, man, she was killing. They had the sax going on with it. It was really an
wow.
incredible. It was an
Love it.
incredible performance. It wasn't regular,
Mm-hmm.
and it's funny because I didn't seen it over 150 times. I'm not lying. I
Yeah,
can't believe.
I can
I can't.
imagine. I'll probably
Yeah,
be the same.
I'm telling you, when you see it, you're gonna be like, man, that woman was a total gift to
Oh yeah,
music, a total gift
anointed.
to yeah, it was
Mhm.
crazy. I mean, and
Mm,
she had an incredible career, rest in peace, Whitney Houston. All right,
yes.
okay. Well, right now we're going to get into a session of your top 5 artists, top 5
Oh,
females,
okay.
top 5 males,
Mm-hmm. I had to write
and
them down.
who you going to start with, the women or the men?
Well, oh well, while we're on Whitney. Are these
Okay,
aren't in order, but
we're going to go with
yeah.
the women. Okay, Whitney
Whitney,
Houston,
yeah, Mariah Carey.
Mariah. Oh man,
I've got more than 5 because I couldn't bring it down. Anyway, Barbara Streisand because I
Barbara
did grow up with her
Streisand.
a lot.
Okay,
Beautiful voice. Um, Yolanda Adams, gospel.
Yolanda
Oh,
Adams. Oh man,
how do you say it? Yolanda. Okay.
Yolanda. Did you saying it right? Yolanda
Yeah.
Adams.
Oh my gosh, she's so beautiful in every way. Gorgeous. CC and BB Winans. I know,
Oh
amazing.
man, you coming with
Yeah,
the hitters.
yeah. Faith Evans.
Faith Evans. Oh
Oh,
yeah.
beautiful. And
Faith first album. Nothing but
mm,
hits. Nothing but
yeah.
hits on Faith album.
And Gloria Estefan.
Gloria Estefan.
Hmm. So
But
there
I
are a few.
can
There's
expect that.
more.
I can expect that. Gloria
Bit of mix.
did her thing. She definitely did her
Yeah.
thing.
That was when I was younger, like,
Yeah, of course.
growing up.
Growing up,
Yeah.
the
But
music.
they've all had some kind of influence, obviously because I've listened to them over and over again
Yeah.
growing up.
Well,
And
usually
male,
whatever you listen to is who
yeah,
you want to kind of emulate
mm,
or take a piece of and add it
yeah.
to it, and.
But then, I went through stages too. I listened to The Doors,
Oh wow.
and a legend, but I listened to The Doors and also I love Toto, and who was the other ones? Even Def Leppard at one stage.
Yeah.
So, yeah, totally different. But then my favorite males, not in order. Michael Jackson.
Mike
Oh my
Jackson,
god,
of course.
yes. Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder. Oh man.
Yeah.
Stevie Wonder.
Phil Collins.
Phil Collins. Yeah, yeah.
Ah, man, he's
What's the
amazing
song?
on drums.
Hold On. Man, he killed
Yeah,
that record. I mean, I seen him actually live do that record
yeah,
over here in the States.
yeah.
He did it for like 10 minutes too. And
Mm.
I mean, the band and his, between him, on a fantasy track, that one song, man, is amazing, so
Yeah. I saw
definitely.
him live. That was one of the best concerts I've seen besides Santana.
No, he's a great singer
Oh my
too.
gosh. And drummer. Feel It in the Air Tonight. Oh,
Oh,
amazing.
Feel It in the Air. Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. And Kirk Franklin.
Kurt Franklin. Oh, you
Yeah.
picking gospel. You picking gospel.
Maxwell. Oh, I've got a lot.
Maxwell. Oh, yeah, Maxwell.
Um,
Wow, Maxwell.
oh, just smooth as. Luther Vandross.
Luther Vandross.
Eric Benet. Hi, Eric.
Eric Benet. Oh,
Big
Eric
shout
Benet.
out.
Yes. Yep.
Marvin Sapp.
Marvin Sapp.
Yeah. And Smokey Norfolk. And I saved the best for
Smokey
last.
Norfolk. You really was listening to the
A bit of a
gospel guy.
Oh yeah, that's my thing.
Yeah.
And then save the best to last. Charlie Singleton formerly of Cameo.
Cameo.
No, Phantom. Charlie Singleton, amazing.
Is that the lead singer guy?
He sings on it. He's written some stuff as well. Guitar. He's got his signature style, with his outfits on stage, and he makes his guitars amazing. He's just incredible in every way. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
So
mean that's who you like though. It's all good.
he's
It's all
really
good. But I've never heard anybody say cameo since I've been in here. I kind of
good.
the other ones that you said,
Yeah,
I was like, I can hear that, especially from the gospel,
yeah,
the newer folks, the saps and stuff like that.
yeah.
But you definitely got me when you said cameo.
Got a
So
mix. Oh,
yeah.
it's more Charlie by himself, but he was formerly with Cameo. Yeah.
Oh,
Till
okay.
recently.
Is
Yeah.
that the lead? Is that the lead singer?
No, that's Larry.
Oh, okay, Larry.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the one with the box cut. He still got
Charlie
it too.
sings and plays the guitar as
Oh, he
well,
still got
and
it too. Okay.
produces. Yeah, amazing. Listen to his stuff. Yeah.
Well,
So that's more than
you
five, but
definitely got an interesting little list there. I mean, you went all
thank
over the
you.
place.
I have a big,
Uh,
a big
you-
list.
yeah, if I'd have known that, I'd have told you give me 10 gospel. I think you would have kept. You would have had 10. You'd have
I
had
think there's
10
more
on
than
that
10.
one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
probably got about 10. Yeah.
So, how long have you been doing music and your endeavors?
Oh, since I can remember. It was at high school. It was like the graduation, year 12 over here. And no one really knew that I sang. And I didn't really say anything about it. But they asked me to sing at graduation. And then even the toughies, well, we used to call them toughies, like the in crowd at school kind of thing. They were crying. And so were the teachers in the audience. They're like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know you could sing. So that, I
Oh,
guess
wow.
that's where it kind of started. I mean, I always sang growing up at home, but that was just behind closed doors. Did some Steadfords and, sang in church growing up, until recently, worship leading, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Lots of gigs. So, yeah, it's my love. I love doing it. So, love writing as well and doing vocal arrangements and just being creative, just expressing myself. There's no limitations, There's no
That's
one
what artists are.
telling you what to do. You just
Yeah.
go for it.
That's all the artist is someone that is expressing themselves, whether it was hip hop or
Yeah.
singing or whatever the case may be. What do you think about the music of today? Out of the new crew,
Mm.
the new R&B crew, and the new pop soul, who do you like? Just give me one, just one person,
Okay,
because there's got to be
male.
one.
I love her. I love
Who?
her.
Oh,
Very smooth,
yeah,
gorgeous
yeah.
voice.
Her's a studier of singing. Clearly,
Beautiful.
yeah.
And I love Chris Brown's. I love the beats. I love fat beats.
Oh, you like the
So
up
I would
tempos?
just,
Yeah, I could tell
yeah,
because that
I don't
song that
like
I'm
a bit
about
of
to play, it
yeah.
reminds me of his song. What was the one? Well, I can't say the one he's dancing because he's dancing every last one of them. But the beat reminded me of that. It actually goes with it in tempos anyway. So
Oh, does it? Oh,
yeah, fine wine or something.
I don't know too much of it, but just the No Guidance one
Yeah.
is the one. I just really love that beat.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no, no. He has. I mean, Chris Brown to me has the most unique catalog of an artist out of the younger guys, and not to mention when it comes to his showmanship, he's on another like he's on that Michael vibe. So he does very
Yeah.
well, and he can actually sing and dance. So I like
Oh,
Chris Brown.
incredible dancer. Yeah.
Yeah, he's an incredible. All right, so we're gonna get right into your video. You
Okay.
got it going on.
Yeah.
You're just so hot, 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 hot. Your love so heavenly. You got it going on. My gosh, you're hot, hot, hot. You hit the spot, spot, spot. My temperature soaring, go weak in the knees. Knew you were it for me. Your love so heavenly. You got it going on and on and on. Just as I envisioned you when I saw you there in my dreams. Sweet baby, you got it going on. I've been waiting for someone who's so damn special enough to share my life with. He's got it going on. We laugh, we sing, we play, celebrate each other daily. He's so special to me. I got him for the love connection. Drew him in my direction. He understands I'm no one but three. Yeah, he's my friend, my lover. To me, there is no other. Where do I begin? My gosh, you're hot, hot, hot. You hit the spot, spot, spot. My temperature's soaring. I go weak in the knees. Knew you were it for me. Your love so heavenly. You got it going on. My gosh, you're hot, hot, hot. You hit the spot, spot, spot. My temperature's soaring. I go weak in the knees. Knew you were it for me. Your love so heavenly. You got it going on. I have daydreamed about you. There's been no one quite the same. When my thoughts do what I wanted in a man, and there you came. Yes, you got it going on. You're delicious to me. Yeah. Got a force of love connection. Drew him in my direction. He understands I'm no one but three. No one but three. Yeah, he's my friend, my lover. To me, there is no other. He's delicious to me. Oh, yeah. I see ya, I feel ya, wanna touch ya, just love that. Wanna make this dream a reality, yeah. You're so delicious to me. You're delicious to me. Yes, I got a force of love connection. Drew him in my direction. He understands I'm no one but three. Yeah, he's my friend, my lover. To me, there is no other. Where do I begin? My gosh, you're so hot, hot, hot. You are so hot. Hit the spot, spot, spot. Oh, yeah. My temperature's soaring. I go weak in the knees. You were real for me. Your love so heavenly. Oh, you got it going on. My gosh, you're hot, hot, hot. You hit the spot, spot, spot. Oh, yeah. My temperature's soaring. I go weak in the knees. You were it for me. You were love so heavenly. You got it going on and on and on. Sweet baby, your love so heavenly. When I saw you there in my dreams, yeah, it's just so delicious to me. You got it going on. And let's sing about this. Drawing you to me.
All righty. It's Jeniqua, and it's her single right there. One of her singles. Tell us a little bit about that right there. Shout out to DJ Powerhouse Paul.
Oh.
And he's a guy right there. You can definitely get a couple remixes up on that. And he's one of those guys that do that kind of stuff. Powerhouse Paul.
No.
Now let's run through your how'd you come up with that concept? And because I mean I can hear it's a club record, so
writing the story was about just calling into existence. I was single at the time, calling into existence the man that I was praying for, and all the qualities that he would have.
Yeah,
kind of like seeing a vision of him and seeing him in all in those qualities before it actually happened. So yeah, it was just calling into existence something which was not as if it was, kind of thing. So yeah, it was a bit of fun just on that. And of course I'm saying, oh my gosh, he's hot. Like it's just a cute little. It's just a fun thing And it's just a bit of my personality. My 2 children on there, that's my children, Shanice and Isaiah.
Okay.
So we had fun doing that. And I did all the video myself. We did Sam, he did the like filming of it, and then I did all the editing with at the end my son helped with a bit of that, a little animation stuff. He was only 14 at the time, so that was really cool. I love including them in the process.
So y'all edited that video
yourself? Yeah, I did it all myself, and then at the last minute there was supposed to be just in little snippets, kind of like a love interest in the video, and that was going to be from overseas in America, but that didn't work out. And so I kind of brought.
I'm still stuck on that y'all actually did the video.
Yeah.
You know, to video. I mean, y'all edited it too. I mean, it looks pretty good.
So I had like my photographer who does my photo shoots and stuff like that for modeling. He took the footage and gave me all the footage, and so then I went through it all myself. I just learned how to do that myself, and I was interested in it. So when you're interested in something, you just kind of give your all to it. So I did all the editing myself, and then Isaiah came in at the last minute, and I'm like, oh my gosh, can you help me?
Oh wow! I mean, I thought you took that to somebody that really knew what they. That right there is a skill.
Oh my gosh, it's just fiddly, it's like takes a lot of little tiny edits here and there and whatever, but I'll keep doing that because I love doing that, and I've got a lot more footage, footage for about 5 songs that I'm still got to edit.
Oh wow! So you got about 5 more songs video wise that you just didn't edit.
Yeah, like that's what I mean. Like behind the scenes, no one knows, but I'm just constantly doing stuff. Just in this pandemic period, I've turned into like the scanning queen because I'm just trying to get rid of and that's got nothing to do with music. So I miss kind of the writing for this little period, but I knew that I wanted to get like scanning done of paperwork of the kids' photos growing up and all their school reports. And so I didn't have any paper anymore. So like.
Now you're a school teacher too, right?
I don't know. I teach vocal coach.
Oh, okay.
In college, also privately in my own business. Been doing it for over 25 years, like privately. And I love helping people with their craft. I love seeing people win. I love them breaking through and just finding freedom and just singing, because it can be a lifeline, and it has been for me, and many times writing and
definitely
and expressing myself through that. So
yeah. What do you think about so you said I still stuck on you got 5 more ready, so I'm like, boy, you must was really working.
Now. Yeah, you got to get your wrists ready because it's a lot of on the mouse, my hand was hurting here.
So yeah. I want to send a shout out to Zephyrin. He has a movie coming, Pink Money movie.
Cool.
And DJ Powerhouse Paul, who's a famous DJ actually, and he's running his own situation as far as being a DJ, and he's big on this type of music right here. So I know he likes the sound. So getting back to you, what about what's the next single that you're actually?
I've got choices. I have got choices because some are ready to go, some are mixed, some are mastered. I just wanted it to line up with how I wanted the whole album to come out, because there's a story behind it and it's my testimony. But then obviously, because the finance side of things, it just takes, and I've been doing it by myself with 2 kids for a very long time. So you have to prioritize things. And although you want to get more stuff out, it's just like, okay, well, you need funds for that. So it's not that I'm short of a song. I won't ever be short of a song because they just keep flowing out of me. But I don't know. I have got choices. It'll either be a gospel one or mainstream. I'm not sure. It's not really giving away much, is it?
Yeah. No. What I was going to tell you is I did tag you to a couple of things. The only way I could see you actually sharing it right on your page right away is that you actually do it right now.
Oh,
yeah. And then I'll just talk until you do it, because I saw it. I shared it on both. Definitely did it both. and it just didn't show up on your page. So that I guess you gotta just hit the party button, and that'll do it. Because that's when you share it, it'll be a party when it's live. Yeah. So it's obvious you've been doing it for at least about 15 years, at least.
Oh, like singing or
Yeah.
this whole
Your music, doing music,
18,
recording.
no, over 20 years. Over
20 years. You've been okay.
I've been doing it for a long time. And I've only scratched the surface of what I want to do. And I want to do some more acting stuff and maybe movie kind of things. Just, yeah. And my children do that as well. We all do modeling. My daughter and I are in the same modeling agency, and my son was in a different one, and they're very good at acting, better than me. But I mean, I like, dabbling in it and whatever.
Okay.
But,
yeah. I think I saw a couple pictures. I saw a couple pictures of modeling and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's obvious that's definitely inside of your family. That's a family little thing there.
Yeah.
Now, is any of them into music?
Well, they feature on some of my songs, some that haven't come out yet, which I love.
They're artists then.
They don't want it. They're like, Mom, just because you do it, we don't want to do it. I'm like, okay, that's fine. But we're fine to feature on your stuff. So, I'll do a song with my son. I want to do that. One of the next things. He's got a beautiful voice. He's 15.
He just gotta want to do it.
He doesn't want to do that as a career, but he's fine, just to feature on, my songs. And Shanice is featuring on Get Ready. That says featuring Shanice. That's who that is. When she was little, she was about 4. Very cute little voice. And then on a Christmas song that I brought out, What Christmas Means to Me, they're both singing on that. So that was back in 2012 or 13. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I love it being.
You don't have a Christmas project?
That is on my list, on my forecast to do one, but there's so many things on the list before that. So.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe you do it next year or something like that. Because everybody, and I know everybody the top of the year is coming. So I know a lot of people are trying to prepare for a February, a March, a April, because the project that I'm working on, it'll be in the springtime, definitely.
So springtime, you're in
21.
America?
Yeah, it'll be springtime in 21.
What's that? What month is that?
Yeah.
Because you're different to us. You're the opposite to us. We're like spring now. Well, you're going into your autumn now.
Yeah, our spring it'll be next year. We don't see spring till like April. So and they say March, but it'd be a little chilly in March. So I always say April. And then we get all that rain and all that rain. Does it rain a lot over there? Because I heard the soccer games, when they be doing the soccer games, I heard it rains a lot.
Well, we've had a bit of a rain season before or coming into spring, yeah. But then we've had everything. We've had like bushfires and oh my gosh, the pollen that's around now is ridiculous. It's like hail. It's massive. Yeah.
Once again, we're here with Jeniqua, SL Digital Media Podcast. She's taking us on her journey. She's from Sydney, Australia, born and raised. She's one of a triplet. And model, vocal coach, and singer-songwriter. So she's here telling us her plight, her journey, her her walk, and found out a couple of things that was interesting. I mean, you did your own video. I clearly thought you took that to some so you know about videography.
Well, I didn't, but I do now. I think if you just apply yourself, if you want to get it done. And I thought, you know what? There's been lots of letdowns along my journey, and it's been like a roller coaster. And I thought, you know what? I can rely on myself. I believe in me. I invest in me, and I always will. And
you have to invest.
I know that it's going to get done if I do it. And so, but it takes more time. So then it slows other things down. But what also slows other things down is that when people do the wrong thing by contracts and all the business side of stuff. And I've had that quite a few times. And even though I've had a lawyer on those things, and I'm very business minded, I know the business side of it, which shocks people, but I do. So you can't mess with me because I know what I'm talking about. side too.
the music industry is so crazy because they give you a book, a real contract is about the size of a book, when technically all it should be is whatever that person is about to get from you. Find out, just know the percentages, and
Yeah.
because that's all it is just percentages of what they want for helping to get you to the next level. Instead of doing that, it's 90 pages
And all the jargon, the law kind of
and
jargon
I always say,
translator.
but I always say the lawyer told you to sign it. So some kind of way, how did you sign something and they don't get no accountability for what they told you to actually sign?
Oh, see, the thing is, the contracts are based around what I'm willing to do as well. So I know the contract jargon. Like I know how to read that. I know how to do all that. So I'm fine with that. So it wasn't what was in the contract. The issue with some of the things with my journey is that I've had it checked by a lawyer, and that's fine. But what it is people not honoring their own contract on the other side.
Well, you get a lot of that though. That's
So
that's part of the business. They'll say something
so
and not bring it
why
to
have a
light. And
contract? Why, if you say you're going to do something, just do it. Like, why do we have to go through a contract? Because it's costing me money that I could be investing back into my music that's going to lawyers and slowing my process down because of your wrongdoing. I'm paying for somebody else's wrongdoing, basically, and it slowed me down. But it won't stop me. It won't ever stop me. Yeah.
Well, some situations, there's not, it depends on who you're dealing with on terms of, business. There are some people that can shut you down. Of course you don't want to go through that. You want to be able to, still move around and be free, because basically it's just a contract and you're just trying to make it in that genre. But it can get to the point sometimes. That's why you got to keep loving what you do.
Of
It'll
course.
get to the point that, and it has done this to a lot of people where they quit. And they quit because they don't see the end of the road, but never stop loving what you do, that God gave you the gift for. And as long as you can keep that in your mind, you can go a lot. You're going to get the opportunities. It's just that it's that paperwork that hinders a lot of situations. It's always paperwork.
Yeah.
And
it can't stop what God put in you, basically. And so I'm a firm believer of that. No one can stop what he put in me. No one can stop my story. And each of those chapters in my life make that story. And so whether it's, you fall down, you get back up, even though if it's not your doing, if it's been done to you, it can't stop. It can't break my spirit. It can't stop me. So I just keep going. That's all I get from God. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
That's what you're supposed to do. You're actually
That's my purpose. My purpose is linked to that.
What you're supposed to do. But then you got some people motivated by the money, and and then that part sometimes is misleading because the music isn't all that great.
Yeah.
And if you listen to music now, it's taking a dive. It's taking a dive. And I already know what it is. It's the fantasy love records that aren't really out there as much as they used to be. And the happy record. So that when I heard that record that you just played, I can tell that had like a positive energy connection to it. So it's not many people that actually kind of produce that music anymore, or should I say the industry allows to get on the radio, so it's people doing music. They're just not getting the opportunity to get to the radio. So
yeah, I mean, all I can be is myself. And that's my purpose behind writing the songs, is to help other people maybe they've been through similar things like I've been through, and I'm here, and I went through those things for a reason, because God trusted me through those, difficult times and whatever, and I came out the other end better for it, and it's built me who I am today. I've learned a lot. I've spent a lot of time by myself, just my hands and knees before God, and just because I have a relationship with Him every day. He's part of my everyday. So there's nothing that could stop me. So yeah.
Well, he allows everything to happen anyway, and as long as you keep him in your life, definitely you're going to be in great hands.
Yeah.
Because he's warding off the bad.
Oh yeah. And my prayer each day is like, God, remove from my life anyone that's not of you, from you, or for me. Very bold prayer to pray. And so that's been very helpful. It sifts through the people that shouldn't be there and the ones that should be there.
Of course. All right, so we're gonna jump into this this singer right here, Jeniqua, Better Day, her EP.
I'm moving on. You and me now, just a memory. Couldn't see it then, but it's plain to see. What was once before is complete. It wasn't meant to be. Oh no, not anymore. I can stand the fight. Don't worry about who's wrong or right. Leave the pain behind me now. Got my life in front of me. The sun will shine, clouds disappear. The tears may fall, but I'll stand tall. Yes, I let go, and I'm on my way. Now looking back on yesterday, gotta get me a better day. It's over, I'm moving on. I won't be holding on, I'll be okay. Yes, I believe it's over. I'm moving on. I wanted a better state, a better way. Gonna get me a better day, better way, better day. Yeah, 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 yeah. Four little eyes looking up at me, learning from all the things they see. My life is not my own, got responsibilities. For the sun will shine, clouds disappear. The tears may fall, but I'll stand tall. Yes, I let go, and I'm on my way. Now looking back on yesterday, gotta get me a better day. It's over, I'm moving on. I won't be holding on, I'll be okay. Yes, I believe it's over. I'm moving on. A better state, a better way. Gonna get me a better day, better way, better day. I know all this love inside of me says I will be alright. I said all this love inside of me says I will be alright. For the sun will shine, clouds disappear. The tears may fall, but I'll stand tall. Yes, I let go, and I'm on my way. Looking back on yesterday, gotta get me a better day. It's over, I'm moving on. I won't be holding on, I'll be okay. 'Cause I believe it's over. I'm moving on, wanting a better state, a better way, gonna get me a better day. It's over, I'm moving on, I won't be there, will be alright. It's over, I'm moving on, gonna get me a better day.
Shout out to the producer. Who's the producer on the song?
That one is Donye. That was someone I
Okay.
used to work with, but don't work with anymore because
Oh man, he didn't
Sorry?
make the cut. Oh man. All right.
he didn't what?
I said he didn't make the cut. You know, you're still not working with him.
No, I did the wrong thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, just another one of those stories.
Oh
But that's
man. Yeah. Well, you
yeah.
know, that happens during the you're gonna find very interesting people you're working
Oh,
with, but you know, everybody is really got their own way of doing business and actually, you know, producing music and that kind of stuff. I've been around you know, songwriters, producers, you know, that have gone on and, you know, did pretty good for themselves, you know, in the industry. But I've always been a songwriter, you know, all my life. So it's funny because nobody else in my family was musical but me. But I used to be the one walking around with the thing in my ear and learning notes, and I was more intrigued with it. I didn't even know that I would be doing music, but I ended up doing music.
that's
So
cool.
you never know where the journey may actually
Yeah,
lead.
that's right. Oh, you know, with the live, it's not coming up on my page. It's
Oh
just
well, it
it's
will.
yeah, it won't come up as like not public. Sorry, I
Yeah.
don't know
Well,
why. There's nowhere I
I
can
think
change
what it does is it verifies that your page was legitimate.
Oh,
That's how these little streaming services are. Because unless you share it yourself right off of my page, it probably won't show up until afterwards. But
right.
you probably got to really check your settings because it should have been there. Because I
Yeah,
put them on both.
yeah. My musician page is public anyway, but it's not even coming up on there. It's weird.
But remember, we're in two different time zones, so it could actually take a minute for that to
That's all right. It'll be up there anyway.
go on there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
If not, I'll just send you the I'll send you the waves and you know and all that stuff.
Sweet.
All right. So what about now the first song,
Yeah,
the producer on that got it
same,
going on.
same.
Okay. Are all of these people from where you at?
No, it's from the States. What that was going to be the producer on my whole album, but we only got through about 6 songs. So you'll hear other stuff coming out with the same producer, but I don't work with him anymore. No, it'll be other producers. I do work with other producers anyway, but that kind of
Well, that's what you're gonna do anyway. You're gonna be working with other
I'm
producers.
open to working. You know what? I just want authenticity. I want real, legitimate, authentic people. That's it. At the end of the day, yeah, you can be great at what you do, but if your business etiquette's not good, then no, I'm not.
Of
I'm not.
course, you know
I'm not
that's how that goes. That's
Yeah,
definitely how that goes. But like I said, when it
been
comes
there,
to
done
this music stuff, though, I
that.
mean, you playing with egos and
Oh no, I don't
on
deal with egos.
every level, from singing to band players, and you know, you're gonna get that because you know that's
Not
just the way.
everywhere. There are people out there that are great
Well, there
musicians. They
are.
don't have to talk themselves up at all. Like Charlie
Yeah,
Singleton's one of them. Amazing, incredible, world class caliber, like just amazing. He doesn't have to talk himself up at all. But then there's
well,
people
it's going to be
of
some,
different caliber
regardless.
talking themselves up, and that's ego. I'm not interested in that at all. So
Yeah,
yeah,
well, you know, but the point is, when you talking about music or when you talk about anything that is making money and people are on cameras and all that kind of stuff, That right there is definitely going to cause a different type of vibe. You going because you don't know who you're dealing with.
You just have to have integrity,
Yeah,
basically.
you're looking at somebody's name on a piece of paper, and then you go meet them, and
Mm,
all it is you're just trying to get through that song and
mhm.
be able to emulate and do whatever you got to do to make it sound really good. But the point is, a lot of people, some people can't work with others. I heard a couple people was talking about some major artists recently. I mean, they normally didn't really say anything about that, but
Mhm.
now with all these podcasts and all that, now people letting everything out. So
Yeah. Yeah. Truth will always rise to the surface.
well, it was
So
already there. It's just they were covering it up.
it's been
You
exposed.
know,
Yeah. God's
yeah,
exposing a lot in this season. A lot.
yeah. So people rather hear a story that's real than they sit there and keep giving them candy, and it's really not
Mhm.
what it is. It's like reality TV shows. People don't know that's still scripted. It's still not
Yes.
real.
Mm.
They
It's to
it's
get
like, yeah,
ratings.
yeah, it's like like anything else. It's written out and it's acting. They're trying to get the ratings up. So ain't nobody
Yeah.
gonna sit there and watch it and two nice people going, hey, how you doing? It's been such a great day. And
Yeah.
they not watching that. So they gotta bring the drama.
Yeah. At the end of the day, I who I am is who I'll always be. And being true to yourself, and not compromising that, and doing what you love because you love it. And because of whatever the motive is behind that. Well, for me, is to encourage people. It's one of my
Yeah,
spiritual gifts to exhort people, like exhortation, to lift them up, and yeah, and teaching's another one. So yeah, this just seems to be where I do it best, through writing and expressing myself through songs. So that's what I'll keep doing.
yeah, that's how I am. Like I'm not. I when like I said when I put this together, it was never meant to
It's
be
so good that you're doing that.
come at somebody. It was never meant for that. It was for me to celebrate, rather, no matter what level of expertise they're in, it's for
Mm.
me to celebrate
Yeah,
their journey, and then
right.
talk about their journey. Because I mean, sitting there and keep talking about people and coming at them like that, it's just not. I mean, that ain't me.
Mm.
It's people that can do it, but that's not me.
Mhm.
So that's
Great.
one of the reasons why, when I do my podcast, it's basically celebration.
Yeah,
Let's talk about it. What
yeah,
you got going on? Give me your top five on both ends,
yeah.
And do you listen to rap music?
I love rap. I actually love rapping. I don't know, well, my own kind
Do
of
you
vibe
like
of rap.
rappers?
Yeah, I like rap music. Yeah.
Okay. Do you got five
I
rappers?
depends on the content. Um, Common. I like Common.
Comment. Okay. Can't.
Um, oh my gosh. Um, 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 oh, I don't know. I don't know their name, like all of their names. Like I love rap music, but I don't. Yeah, it just has to be positive though. I don't like it when it's all
So you want
dark.
the conscious. You want the conscious. You like the roots and the roots will be conscious, clean conscience, music.
Yeah.
Common
Oh,
definitely.
Chance the Rapper. Chance the Rapper.
Chance the Rapper, yeah, 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 yeah.
And
Yeah.
um, 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 um,
Kanye now does gospel rap.
I mean, yeah, Kanye. I actually love his gospel stuff. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think that
his
was
gospel
great.
stuff is really good.
Good on him. I love
Yeah,
that.
I like that too.
And
Especially
everyone's
that
having
song,
their life.
"Sing
That's awesome.
to the Mountain," something. I think that's the name of the song. "Sing to the Mountain." They kill it too.
Oh man.
Um, yeah, they be killing that Kanye West stuff.
I
Um,
had rap on Get Ready, that features my daughter. So I like rap in some of my songs too, and I will keep doing rap in some of my songs. Whether if I'm doing it my own kind of vibe, whatever comes out. I don't, I don't know if you call it rap, but yeah. Spoken word, I love that as well. Um,
oh yeah, well, it's poetry.
I love Erica Badu, and Jill Scott. She kind of came from that too. So yeah, but yeah, I like all that.
You say so? You like the neo soul?
I love a bit of everything.
You ever heard of Jasmine Sullivan?
No.
Oh man, you might like if you like gospel singing, You might like Jasmine Sullivan. Jasmine Sullivan is nice. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah,
she's
there are
really
actually a lot of new gospel artists that are
yeah.
doing really well. Oh, what's his name? Oh my gosh. Tribbett? Tribbett,
Ty
I think.
Tribbett. Oh yeah,
Oh my
Jersey.
gosh, I love his new song. It's gonna be all right.
Yeah,
Man, that's
Ty Tribbett. He's from Jersey. He's from
that is
Jersey.
his new song. I think it's gonna be all right or something.
I
Man,
met I
so
met
much.
Ty Trippett. In fact, I went to a couple of his rehearsals. It was a guy. His brother was actually in the band. It was Robe, and
Mhm.
Robe would go and I came a couple of times with him. In fact, I got in the studio with him a couple of times and
Oh, nice.
just to vibe with it. I wasn't vibing and writing nothing with him, but
Yeah.
I was just there. And Robe was a part of it, and it was another girl named Jerry at the time, and
Yeah.
so I was around a little, like right before he got hot. Right
Wow.
before he got hot, but because he was over there in Camden, New Jersey, they used to do the
Wow. Camden. I've been there.
You been to Camden?
I'm sure I've been there. Newark and Camden.
No,
Yeah.
Newark is totally different from Camden.
No, but I've been to that's New Jersey, right?
Yeah,
Newark? Yeah.
Camden is right from right across from Philly.
Is that like I don't know if you call it the ghetto or the hood. Is it Camden?
Oh yeah,
Camden?
it's going down in Camden. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we went with the church because they had influence in the
Okay, yeah.
area, and we went in there with the pastor of the church. I was singing on a gospel tour there, and
Oh, okay.
we went in there with him because he had respect with the people in the I don't know, community or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! And I thought you only see that in movies, but the car like with the hydraulics, like the
Oh yeah, it's over there. Yeah,
I was
definitely.
like, what the heck? That's real. Like it was real.
Wow.
But yeah, so yeah, that was a bit of an eye opener. But
Yeah, once you get to Philly and Jersey and New York, well, Philly and Jersey, they definitely do the big rim cars.
yeah, and they had the long white t-shirts on. Is that like gang or something? I'm not sure.
I don't know. No, they
But
just
yeah.
wear undershirts. Period.
All right.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
they just wear undershirts. That's all they wear. They wear them long though.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so if you got to Camden, did you ever get to Philly?
Yes, Philly. I did go to Philly. It's got like cobblestone streets. Is that
Yeah.
a lot of
You
cobblestone?
was
Yeah, I
down
love that.
Old City. You was down Old City.
Yeah, went
Did
there.
you, did
Love
you
it. I love
perform?
America.
You perform in Philly?
Pardon?
Did you perform?
Not in Philly, but just we did like the circuit, like different churches and stuff in America and Canada. Yeah, it's good.
Oh, okay.
For 2 years, 2003, 2004.
So what tour was that?
A lot. Oh, that was with the church that I was vocal director at and wrote for the albums and worship leader.
Oh,
From
okay.
Australia. Yeah, we went touring.
Oh man, you been everywhere then. You got to Philly and
America,
Jersey and
I love it.
yeah.
Yeah. Best
Well-
friend is in New York. Oh my gosh, can I please do a few shout outs to just my
Oh yeah,
friends?
you definitely did.
I have more friends in America than I do here.
Oh yeah.
Norma, I love you. She's in New York. Well, Di's here in Sydney. I love you too. And Charlie, I love you. He's in Atlanta.
Okay.
And, say hi to Ron as well in Chicago and Mrs. Edie, his mum. Yeah.
All righty. So you
And to
got
my
those shout outs in there.
Izzy at school and Shanice doing a casting somewhere. But yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Any more? Don't worry, they'll let you know.
that's about it.
No, they'll
Family,
let you
I
know.
love you. Thanks to anyone who's played my music, any of the radio stations and stuff here. And
Are you on the charts on anything?
I was in the UK Soul Chart back in 2010 when we brought out Making Love with some producers over there. That was number one on, oh my gosh, what's it called? I can't remember the chart. It was some UK chart, and then it was on number 3 on the UK Soul Chart.
Yeah.
Radio Airplay charts, and there was like 4 remixes in tracksource.com on 2 different playlist charts, top 100 for about 6 years. Same song, repeat the remixes, the 4 of them, Making Love, and then just a few other things, been a few charts here and whatever, but yeah.
Okay. Well, this is usually how much time I usually do with everybody.
Thank you.
I do my little hour with everybody. It's Jeniqua. She's on the SL Digital Media Podcast. She's got some music. Go follow her, Jeniqua. What's your you got a website?
Oh yeah, just Jeniqua.com. Jeniqua.
Okay,
.com.
Jeniqua.com. Go
If you
on
Google,
there.
you'll find it. For the other ones, Facebook and all that. Usually Jeniqua or Jeniqua Music on most of them. Yeah.
Okay.
So
So,
thank you for having me.
oh yeah,
Thank you for
no
reaching out.
problem. Next time, well, when you get your next project together, just hit me up. We can we'll figure out, how to connect this whole thing and make it happen. Shout out to DJ Powerhouse Paul. Shout out to Zephyrin
Paul.
Daniels. Zephyrin Daniels, Paint Money movie is coming. He's been working really hard and adamant about that. And we signing out. It's Jeniqua from Sydney, Australia, and born and raised, and she was one of a triplet family. Okay, so we're signing off. Y'all be blessed out there. All right.
God bless you all.